Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome your faces to the Wrestling Roundup episode 3. So, ladies and gentlemen, what we're going to do is talk about basically what's been going on in the week in review, and basically, yeah, let's do it. So, first up, I want to talk about the controversy with the T-shirt. No matter what, this is just a shit situation. I'm a big apropos of racism. I hate it. I will defend anybody who is being racially abused. There is a good way and a bad way to deal with it. And the problem is a little bit, this is, the situation's been dealt with on Twitter, which is not a good thing, but it's one of those things that happen. Um, I'm going to wait until the situation is resolved in full to give a full opinion on the matter in a way, but what I'm going to say right now is that it's shit. It's a shit situation and it fucking sucks. So, next up. Um, William Regal officially announces a women's War Games match at NXT Takeover War Games coming up on November the 23rd. Holy shit, this is going to be. I mean, this is a big thing. Like, this is huge. I mean, I can't think of any other match that the females have not competed in, which is War Games. This is going to be amazing. So yeah, I'm genuinely looking forward to it. AEW and NXT had ratings drops. They had a massive ratings drop, but this was due to the World Series being played. So you have to consider that this was the World Series being played out in its entirety. It's a major sporting event in the United States. Wrestling's always going to take a dive. It happens with the NFL opening season, happens with the NBA opening season, opening weeks. World Series will always, it'll be like when WWE going to be hit with the Stanley Cup as well. So, big drop for both AEW and WWE, but AEW actually still wins the ratings war even with the Halloween edition. And well, let's talk about the Halloween edition in a little bit. So we had the Elite versus Kip Sabian and Angelico and Jack Evans. Holy crap, that match looked awesome. That was a great match. From all accounts, one of the best matches of the week. Especially when Kenny Omega came out as Sans from Undertale. Fuck yes, that was awesome. We had the official contract signing for AEW's World Title match, the second World Title match between Chris Jericho and Cody Rhodes. Dustin Rhodes gets attacked by Jake Hager. I think he has a partially sprained wrist. I'm not entirely sure. It could be just, it could just be damage to his wrist. Don't think it's broken. From all accounts, it's not. He posted a picture on Twitter saying that it wasn't broken. So hopefully everything will be okay for that. WWE officially announced that NXT will be joining the Survivor Series this year. Okay, I have a little bit of a concern about this because NXT Takeover War Games is going to be the night before. I hope they find a way to incorporate both things and all that jazz, but I really hope that they're going to have some time to heal before the matches because this is going to be mental. What else? Rusev, Lana, Bobby Lashley is still happening. This is turning into fucking bollocks. Yeah, fucking sucks. But hey ho, it's a storyline that's getting views on Facebook, on YouTube. So just keep it on, put it on YouTube. Just put it on YouTube and have it done, over and done with. What else? Oh, unfortunately, due to a situation. Now this is ongoing as I'm talking about this now. Ongoing. There are a bunch of wrestlers stuck in Saudi Arabia. They weren't able to get their flights out due to some reason. We don't know why. So a bunch of the wrestlers that were actually on the card at Crown Jewel were are stuck in Saudi Arabia, and we don't know when they're going to be back. Apparently, originally it was thought to be a machinery malfunction or something like that, but now apparently it's turning out that Vince McMahon may have had a disagreement with somebody. But again, this is from multiple sources: PWI Insider, Wrestling Observer. Wrestlers that have been confirmed as getting out of the country are Brock Lesnar, Ric Flair, Hulk Hogan, Vince McMahon himself. Fans Vince. Cesaro has landed in Ireland. There was a post on Instagram of him basically getting off a plane in Ireland. So I don't know how Cesaro managed to get out of the country, but he managed. There are a few wrestlers that have managed to get out, but they are still going to be missing. They are going to, the majority of the wrestlers are going to be missing SmackDown tonight, and SmackDown is in shambles tonight. We have got Brock Lesnar confirmed to be appearing. Okay, fair enough. Brock Lesnar's Brock Lesnar. We have got now Bayley versus. Originally, we were going to have a 6-woman tag team match between Bayley and Heart and Desire versus Nikki Cross, Carmella, and Natalia. That match is not happening. I think Natalia's stuck in Saudi Arabia, or they may have got the flight sorted by now, but Natalia's stuck in, Natalia's stuck either on a flight or in Saudi Arabia, so that match is not happening now. It is going to be Nikki Cross versus Bayley for the Women's Championship. I will update you guys in a few days about that, all that jazz. WWE had their quarterly ratings money meeting recently. And yep, everything's down. WWE 2K20 has mixed reviews. Yeah, you can probably tell by that because it's shit, from what I've been told. Haven't played it myself. I do want to play it. I do want to see how bad it is, but I'm going to wait a few weeks before actually trying to get my hands on it. I think that's pretty much all the news. Nope. Sami Callihan is the brand new Impact Wrestling champion. I think they missed a boat on him a little bit. I think they should have put the title on him at Bound for Glory. I think that would have been a bit more impactful. But I mean, in a steel, spoiler, he beat Brian Cage in a steel cage match to win the title, and then had Tessa Blanchard come out to get in the new champ's face. He is now on his way to Scotland for Fear and Loathing, which is this weekend, which normally happens in December, but it's happening in November for some reason. Anyway, screw it. Good luck to all of them. I will be doing coverage next week on the Wrestling Roundup. So, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for watching the Wrestling Roundup, and I will see you next week. Have fun, guys. Okay. So you're probably wondering, where's my review of Crown Jewel? Well, luckily, it was on Halloween, and I was busy on Halloween because I was busy. So I'll tell you what I'll do. I will now watch Crown Jewel because it's currently on my TV right now. I will watch Crown Jewel, come back and talk about it. Okay? Good. The things I do. Okay, let's just get this over and done with. So, Julio Carrero won a 20-man battle royal to face AJ Styles for the United States Championship, last eliminating Eric Rowan. Okay, it was good. I mean, it was an okay build to the to a 20-man battle royal. So yeah, it was very, very good. Should have done, didn't, went just the right. I think it went just the right time, which is good. Yeah, this match was good. Then, fuck me. Brock Lesnar defeated Cain Velasquez in 2 minutes 10 seconds. So you build up Cain Velasquez having a WWE Championship match, only to job him out in Saudi Arabia in 2 minutes. Fuck off, Vince. Jesus fucking Christ. Okay, here we go. Next up. The OCs, Luke Gallows and Carl Anderson, defeated the Viking Raiders, Eric and Ivan, the New Day, Biggie and Kofi Kingston, the Revival, Scott Dawson and Dash Wilder, the B Team, Kurt Angle and Bo Dallas, Heavy Machinery, Otis and Tucker, Dolph Ziggler and Robert Roode, Kurt Hawkins and Zack Ryder, and Lucha House Party, Lindsay Dorado and Gran Metalik, in a surprisingly okay match. I'm surprised the Viking Raiders lost. I thought they would actually win this, but no. So the Viking Raiders have suffered their first loss to the hands of the OCs. Okay. Okay, fair enough. Not too bad, but I still feel like the Viking Raiders should have won this match. But screw it. Next up, Mansoor versus Cesaro. This match was match of the damn night. This match was damn good. It only went it didn't even go 15 minutes, but my God, it felt like it did. This match felt like it went 20, but it went I think it went just under 13 minutes or something stupid like that. This match was good. And then we get to the next match. Oh, fuck me. Tyson Fury versus Braun Strowman. Wow. Okay. I love Braun Strowman. I really do. But holy fucking shit. Look, Tyson was very respectful with the traditional Saudi Arabian dress. Very respectful, I thought. I thought he would have gotten booed for it. I genuinely thought he would have gotten booed. But no, he actually got cheered. I think when they saw him in the country's attire, I don't know what the name of it is. I do apologize. Yeah, I think they liked him at that point. I mean, there were cheers for him, which is quite surprising. There was definitely cheers for Braun. Holy crap, Braun was over tonight. But he won. But Tyson won with the knockout. But it technically was a count out. So why didn't they just have Braun get in the ring and have Tyson knock him out? Unless they're setting up for another match of bloody Survivor Series. Please don't. AJ Styles defeated Julio Carrillo. Do apologise, I butchered that name twice now. Again, good matchup. These guys have been traded, these guys have had back and forward matches on Raw in the build-up. So, yeah, this match was okay. I don't think this was the best match between the two, personally. But yeah, this match worked, and yeah, this was an okay match. The very first women's match ever in Saudi Arabia. Ever. Natalya defeated Lacey Evans. Now, I'm not going to go into why the match. A lot of people went into the match and went, this match blew. Fuck off. This was the first ever women's match in Saudi Arabia. Holy fucking shit. That is big, no matter what. But I do have a problem with the fucking crowd. Some dickhead threw a water bottle at Natalya. No offense, mate. Fuck you. And that is just to that person who threw the water bottle. Fuck you, you fucking knobhead. But yeah, I mean, okay. You want two people that can wrestle? Okay, have Lacey Evans and Natalya. Those two have been wrestling, those two have been wrestling for the past few months. They know each other. Screw it. Have those two wrestle. This is not about the match. This is to show how much Saudi Arabia has improved by including a fucking women's match on the card. So I'm very... I have to go into this as a person like this, and yeah, this was a big deal, and I felt very honoured to watch this match watch this match. And this match, a lot of Saudi fans loved it. They were cheering. I was like, what? Bloody hell. Okay, cool. Fair enough. They loved this match. But bar that dickhead. I will to Natalya, to keep her cool when being hit with a water bottle, I'm sorry. Good for you, Natalya. And again, fuck off, dickhead. I don't. Yeah. So Team Hogan, Roman Reigns, Rusev, Willie Crochet, Shorty G, and Ali with Hulk Hogan and Jimmy Hart defeated Team Flair, Randy Orton, Baron Corbin, Bobby Lashley, Shinsuke Nakamura, and Drew McIntyre with guess who? Ric Flair. This was just a 10-man tag for a 10-man tag's sake. This was just okay. This was just a 10-man tag. Rusev and Bobby finally were going at it for having some backup, and also Lana being the third ever woman to participate in a wrestling event in Saudi Arabia. Again, congratulations. Yeah, this was very. Again, this was just a paint by numbers tag team match. I think, you weren't. Hogan was going to win. Hogan was over. It was bound. Randy was all over as well, and the ending with all the finishes. I think that was good. And finally, in fact, no, we're not going to do that. We are going to do, so these are, so what we're going to do now is we're going to do the elimination of the Battle Royal and the Tag Team Turmoil match before I talk about the final match. So, in order of eliminations were Drake Maverick, Heath Slater, Tony Nese, D. Brian Kendrick, Eric Young, Mojo Rawley, Sin Cara, Titus O'Neil, No Way Jose, Akira Tozawa, Shelton Benjamin, Apollo Crews, Buddy Murphy, R-Truth, Angelea, Shalil Singh, Cedric Alexander, and Luke Harper and Eric Rowan. Yeah, I think, 20-man Battle Royal, that was good. So, here we go. So, Lucha House Party, but here we go. So, Dolph Ziggler and Robert Roode were the first team to enter. Lucha House Party was second. Lucha House Party got pinned by Robert Roode. Kurt Hawkins and Zack Ryder were next. They were eliminated by Dolph Ziggler with a zigzag, and then Roode gets the pin. Heavy Machinery beat Ziggler and Roode. New Day came out. They beat Machinery, Heavy Machinery. B Team came out. They got eliminated by New Day. Revival came out. They got beat by New Day. OCs came out. They beat the New Day. And then the Viking Raiders beat the OCs beat the Viking Raiders to win the tournament, to win the Tag Team Turmoil and become the best tag team in the world. Now, Fiend versus Seth Rollins. I mean, am I happy that the Fiend is the new champ? Yes, I am. I'm really happy. I'm stoked. But I'm not happy about how it happened. I'm not. This is going to stay with me until the day I die. I still think my video on how the Fiend should be brought to WrestleMania, I think that would have been I think that's a bit better. I think that's loads better than what they did at Hell in a Cell. I think at Hell in a Cell they should have just have Seth Rollins be battered and pinned and have him go away for a few months and then do all that bullshit with the burn it down and stuff like that. But I just feel like Saudi wanted a big thing happening, and this was the thing that was going to happen, no matter what turned out to be the main event of Hell in a Cell. I feel like the Saudi Arabian government went to Vince and just went, we want a big, impactful main event for this show, so we want you to put the Fiend to win against Seth Rollins, and we want that to happen. I think this happened a few months in advance, or at least a few weeks in advance. And that's why we got the title change here and not at Hell in a Cell, and that's why we got the bullshit finish at Hell in a Cell. Again, am I happy with Fiend's champ? Yeah. Am I sick and tired of the red light? Yeah. The red light should fuck off. It worked for Hell in a Cell, weirdly, but in Saudi, no, it didn't work. It just reminds me of Kane or Sin Cara, and it's bollocks. So, yeah. It just doesn't work, ladies and gentlemen. So yeah, that was the week in review and my short thoughts on Crown Jewel. What did you guys think of Crown Jewel? Leave your comments in the comment section below, guys. Also, if you guys want me to do some more AEW news, or try and get some more AEW content on the channel, give me a shout. And ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much, and I will see you next week for the next roundup of wrestling news. TTFN.